So some of the things that we're learning about in my Southern Culture class are farmers and the land here in Concord, Kannapolis, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. So some of the questions are, did you own land? Do you own a farm, or did you farm on someone else's land?
Both.
Both of them. What do you prefer doing? Obviously owning your own, but
Yeah.
Did you learn a lot from farming on someone else's land? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of different labor jobs have you done on the farm?
Labor jobs.
Mm-hmm.
From shoveling out stables.
And from that all the way up to owning your own land. And
owning it, making decisions.
do you have people that work for you now on your land, or have you done that?
We have. I don't have but one person that helps me some now.
Okay. And what was your labor jobs? What was the one you did the longest before you owned your own land, when you were on somebody else's?
Hauled hay.
Hauled hay. Okay. And what types of different crops did you grow when you worked on a farm and on your farm?
Corn, wheat, soybeans is the three main crops.
Is that all over? Have you always been in North Carolina when you've done your crops? Okay.
Right here.
Right here? Did you work on this land before it was yours?
Yes.
Okay, and you bought it? Or family?
Well, it's family.
Family. Okay, so how long has this land been in family?
1850.
Okay.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right, okay. And livestock. Did you ever do livestock? Do you have livestock? Cows? No pigs?
Pigs. We had one time we had about 700 pigs.
Okay. All right. Machinery.
And we had chickens too.
Chickens too?
We had 64,000 hens.
Was that just for eggs, or you did eggs and you did chickens?
Eggs.
Eggs, okay. What did you do after the eggs? You kill the chickens off?
Yeah, the chickens would, about 2 years on egg production. And then the company would take them and make soup out of them.
Okay. Different machinery you used?
Tractors, combines.
Did you use them the whole time? Like when your families owned this land, did they always have the machinery, or they obviously owned it before all of the big machines were here?
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That was what my grandpa and them had.
Okay.
They pulled it with horses or mules.
Okay. For plowing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we got the tractors, or they got tractors.
That's what they used for
Yeah,
it?
they started out with an old plow you walk behind.
Right, I know those ones.
And then
they moved to
stuff
that
like
one.
this come along.
So they had horses here to pull that, or they had mules?
Mules and horses.
Okay. How many different generations have lived here and farmed here?
Six. The seventh one is almost ready.
Almost ready. And so has this house always been here?
No, this house was built in 1954.
Okay. And before then, there was a different one on the same
land? It was
a
2-story house. It sat right there. And my grandpa and them moved the old house to the garden.
Okay.
And built this house. And I barely remember the 2-story house.
Okay, so it's been here. This one's been here
since 1954.
1954. How many acres is this? The whole entire?
It's 258 at one. Well, that's what we've got now.
258 acres.
Yeah.
And at one time it was more, and they
sold. At one time, it was close to 1,000 acres.
Oh wow! So did you sell it to other farmers or to corporations?
It was given to family members.
Given to family members. Okay. And when you were younger, how often did you go to school and church? When you were like a small boy?
What was that question?
How often did you go to school and church? Like you went regularly, or was farming more important than?
No, we went to
church
about every Sunday.
Church every Sunday, and school you went 5 days a week. Okay. Transportation, you guys always pickup trucks, cars. Did you ever remember a time when they had any other type of transportation?
No, the horse and buggy days was before my time.
Well, I didn't know. A lot of times, what they say in our class is that a lot of people keep those things in the family, and even though you don't ride on them all the time, they're still around.
There's a horse out here, and there's a saddle, so
I'm more than welcome to ride it. Any special events that you remember that you guys celebrate in the family other than traditional events? Like any type of festivals, because you guys have the farm and stuff that you guys get together for?
Normally it's on Saturday after Thanksgiving. We have like a family
get together. And any special things you guys do on the farm as far as like as a family, like when you were younger and now that they've talked about from previous generations? Because you obviously work the land together and everything like that. But was there any like special season of like getting the crops together and stuff?
Not in my time.
Okay.
But people used to. One person would own a thresher or one piece of equipment, and 3 or 4 of the neighbors would go together and they'd harvest this one's wheat, and then they'd go
and harvest the next one, and then the next one use the same machinery.
They'd use the same machine.
Mm-hmm.
But now everybody's got their own equipment. But my cousin lives across the river, and I'll help him combine, or he'll help me combine.
Okay.
We still help do things, but it's not
necessarily at the same season.
You know what a corn shucking? You ever heard of a corn?
I do know.
That's what they used to do.
Right.
Special. We don't necessarily have that anymore.
Okay. Do you sell the stuff that you grow to big corporation, local corporation? You sell any yourself? Varies.
Very a little bit of deer corn maybe.
Okay.
But most of it goes to like a chicken company or somebody that makes feed for their livestock.
And so that's mostly what you do now is corn, deer corn. Okay. All right. That's all.
That's all.
That's all. Thank you so much. See?